Okay, well, nice to meet you. I am Christy, and I just want to make this video just to make it a little more personal because I know that anybody, if they were to fucking come to me with like some website of how this guy I'm starting to see is a piece of shit, I'd be like, bitch, you just want him back. But this isn't the case because I'll get into that, but just know that I don't fucking even want him. Like, the things that he's done to me and the person that he has proved himself to be over numerous times of me just giving myself, just doing everything I could for him, okay? Like, you really don't have an idea of what I've been through with him. And I know that he's probably saying, and I know not probably, he is saying he's probably making me out to be some fucking crazy ass bitch. I'm not crazy. I'm just fucking kind of annoyed and disrespected, and I don't fucking deal with that shit. Especially when I had told him I'm gonna be jumping up like all around the fucking place with this because there's just so much that you need to know. You could either take this advice or you could fucking run with it and run with Jeff and probably get fucked over in a few weeks. But this is all for you just to know, so you can somehow, you'll know the signs as you're going through it. Like, shit. If you actually do, like, listen to what I'm saying and maybe visit some of the links that I have on there, you'll see it coming as it's happening when you're going through this relationship with Jeff, which is probably exclusive by now, isn't it? Right. Likely story, because that's what he fucking told me the very second day we hung out. He's like, let's can we be exclusive? And I'm like, yeah, because I had told him, I straight up when I met him, I'm like, okay, for one, you're a little young. I'm 31 years old. I was thinking I was 30 at the time. I'm 30 years old. I really wanted to be married by now, and it hasn't happened, and I can't waste any more fucking time. Like, if you really want a relationship and you know you're looking to get serious, we'll try it out. If not, I've got to go. I've got to keep going, okay? I can't, my time cannot be wasted, and I made it totally clear. And I told him I don't like liars, cheaters, or thieves. Those are my first, that's a no-no. I will not put up with that shit. That out the door, or I don't like that shit. It's shady, and it's everything that he is, okay? And I learned the very hard way, and it took a long time for me to learn, and I wasted 2 years with him. I don't know how old you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but if you're seriously just looking for a fuck, or just something fun and possibly getting left behind in a couple weeks or so, this is your type of man. But he wasn't for me, though he had agreed to everything that I had said. He said he wanted a girlfriend, he wanted to be in a relationship, blah, 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 blah. That's all it was. But at the time, it was, oh my God, he's so fucking charming. He really knows how to fucking treat a woman. Yes, he does. He knows how to really get under your skin and win your fucking heart. After our friend went up to you at the gym, Ro, she's a fucking cool ass bitch. I love her, and I've never met her yet. She, all of a sudden, like a couple weeks ago, I got a message on Facebook saying how one of her friends had told her to contact me. I didn't ask her what friend. I didn't even get to that. There was just so much going on that I'm like, right on. Like, finally, someone is fucking smart. Like, I was letting it go. Like, I don't even know where to start. Okay. I'm trying to not make it too long, but I do stutter because it's just like fucking crowding my head right now. I just want to let you know the basics, which there's a lot to basics, but we'll try to make it short here. So he had told me that, so we were clear. We were both on the same page. I want a boyfriend. He wants a girlfriend. And I knew I was going to fall for him really quickly. And I told him that. And I said, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. Every time my feelings for you, like, take it to the next level or they like, increase, I want to let you know because I don't want to be too far ahead while you're back here. Well, yeah, I like her type thing. Like, I want to go at the same speed. So if my feelings get a little, are escalating for him a little too fast, I want to know. Because I didn't want any fucking problems. Like, I can't believe what has come with this. Like, I have not ever met someone like him in my life. And I never thought I would. He really does seem like a great guy. And I do believe that he has full potential of being that great guy, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's seriously going to take a real doctor because I know he's saying that I'm crazy, I stalk him, I this, I that. No, I've had my fucking fair share of liars. I was in a shitty ass relationship for 7 years, cheated on me. Like, I know these fucking things, and it's in my gut feeling that when someone is lying to me, I know. Like, it just, my instincts are just like, something's telling me, don't turn a blind eye. So when I do, I know something is happening because the feeling inside me, and sometimes you can't accuse them because, like, when I didn't know him too well, I'm not a stupid person. All I do is analyze everything, everybody, every situation, like everything. So every piece of information that I get, if I can't use it at that time, I will store it in the back of my mind, and I know for a fact that I will need it in the future. So that's all I do is analyze. Just a few things to know. I'm very into communication, and Jeff, no, he's not. He actually hates talking about feelings. He was cool. He was, he kept up with it. He was very consistent. The first couple weeks, when we were talking, he played the role of the guy that I wanted, and he did a very good job. Then, because I told him that I get attached really quickly, so that's all out there. He knows all this, and I told him when I get fucked over, I don't put up with that shit. So, if someone does that, like, they should expect that they're not just gonna fucking walk out that door and leave me all fucked up. No, that doesn't happen. I'm not the crazy ex-girlfriend. Yes, I seem crazy. Everyone has a crazy side in them. Because when you're fucking pissed off enough, when someone disrespects you and just disregards everything that you say, which is like serious shit. Like, my fear is growing old alone. Okay, those are my two. Growing old is my number one fear. Growing old alone is my second. And I was very, I've always been just, that's all I wanted was to just get married by 30 and have kids and blah, blah, blah. So he really fucking wasted my time. And that's not something, you don't do that. You don't waste someone's time like that. That's just something you don't do, okay? Like, so he, from the fucking second day, he did that. He started it. He knew the whole time, he knew that he didn't want a relationship. So he just thought that he could come into my life and do what the fuck whatever he wants to do, what he does to every fucking girl, and then leave just like that. But he really underestimated me. I'm not a revengeful person, okay? I didn't make this to be a bitch or because I have nothing to do with my time. I do have a lot of time on my hands, but I mean, I could be doing something else. But it was fun to do, and the biggest reason, he fucking deserves this. Like, it's horrible to compare, but it's just like someone, a pedophile. Like, you don't do that, okay? It's wrong in many ways. And yes, I know that's not on the same level, but it's something that people should know, because he's really, like, I like to look at him as like one of those catch me if you can, like, con artists. He plays the role that he needs to play to get what he wants, and he did it. He did it, and he fooled me many times, and he is probably doing whatever it takes to win you over right now because of that little incident with Ro going up to you in the gym, which was I'm just a very open person, and I keep it real, and I don't like bullshit. Another thing I told him, like, that's just like me, and I have a big problem when people don't respect shit like that. Like, and Jeff, he doesn't know anything about respect. So he can say whatever he wants about me. It's not true, because I have all the proof in this fucking website. That's why I did it, because he's probably just talking mad shit. And if he's not, because he didn't really talk shit to me, but because he knows that he's a fucking piece of shit. And I really did fucking love him. And if you or anybody could just see what I did for him, like, I really pushed it to the limits, okay? And he tried to break up with me over text message. It took fucking 6 months for him to answer all my questions, because he is a busy person. He'll get to my texts when he gets to them. Everything is Jeff's convenience, okay? When he decides he doesn't want to be with you anymore, he's gonna drop you just like that, okay? Because I remember when I started talking to him, some bitch was like calling on his phone, and he was driving. We were picking my brother up from the airport, and I'm starting to get fucking pissed off. I'm like, what is going on here? And he's like, oh, my ex-girlfriend, she's crazy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that fucking crazy ass fucking bitch. She better stop fucking calling you, you know? So, but little did I know that was gonna be me. So whoever that girl was, he did the same exact thing that he did to me, to her. It's a fucking rotation. And so Ro had messaged me on Facebook, and we talked, and I told her what was up, and she's like, oh my God, you know, and like, things just clicked. It was the same shit that he was saying to her, he said to me. Same, the same text messages, like, whatever you want to hear, he will fucking tell you. So, he's a great fucking, he's great for your self-esteem, that when you're with him and he actually is interested in you. Then after that, you want to fucking kill yourself. I would be, he really, like, fucked my life up. He really set me back a lot. And I did put videos on there that may seem kind of scary to you, but it's out of serious, like, just sadness. He has the last 2 years have just been the worst. Like, I seriously was gonna fucking kill myself. And I just tried to keep holding on. And I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I'm very big on love. That's just my whole thing, okay? Love. That's my whole thing that I believe in. That's what I live for. I don't want to say I don't love him anymore, because that's just like, how do you just stop loving someone? No matter what he's done to me, like, that love is just still going to be there. But I know of the fucking ruthless piece of shit that he is. And I would not go back to him. And I don't even want to be his friend, because he's offered me his friendship so many times. But the only reason why he offers me his friendship is because he wants me on his good side. His friendship ain't shit. Ain't shit. Everything to that guy is a fucking boy. He's a fucking bitch boy. That's what I call him. He will really, especially when he fucking finds out that I'm doing this, when he sees this, he is going to do everything to charm you. Honestly, don't believe a fucking word he says, because I did many, many times. And that's why I'm here today, instead of this happening a year ago, because he never told me the truth, ever told me the truth. He lied about everything. It's like he's a pathological liar, and he just doesn't know how to tell the truth. That's all. And he uses people. I don't know why, but honestly, I don't know why I came into his life, but I think I came into his life to fucking teach him that people are not fucking objects or fucking step stools for him to fucking climb on and fucking get higher in life, or just to get simply what he wants. Even if it's the littlest fucking thing, he'll use someone to get to it. Like, it's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. And the more I think about it, like, I will never be able to fathom the fact that this kid exists. How? How the fuck does someone this fucking selfish, how is he fucking here? Who the fuck brought him here? Seriously. Like, so back to the YouTubes. There are some on there that I just uploaded today. And a lot of them are private. Just because I don't want everyone fucking seeing them, but some of them I had to put in there because you wouldn't really believe me if I had just came to you with barely any, proof of how just ridiculous, because it's absurd. Like, me telling you this without everything that I put in there, you'd be like, you're a liar. You're a lying bitch. There's no way. Because this kid, he does this for me, he does that for me. I see him then, I see him tonight, I see him tomorrow, I see him every day, blah, blah. Yes, he will do whatever it takes. I'm getting sick fucking talking about this. I have to pause this for a second. So, I actually had to, because I looked at it and it said 20 minutes almost, so sorry. But there's just a lot to it, and if you want to know, like, everything, most of it'll be here. So I wrote everything down so it I could just whiz by it. I'm going to just tell you a few things about, like, when we were together. I was in his bed I was just laying down and he was getting ready for bed. He was in the bathroom, and I don't know how I found it, but I was just like, I wasn't like looking or anything. I was just moving around, like, getting comfortable. And I found a long blonde hair. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? So he comes back and I ask him, I was like, what's this? Whose is this? And he said he didn't know. Okay, so he didn't know whose it was. So it's a couple blonde girls that he didn't, I don't know which blonde girl. He wasn't going to lie about that and say, I don't know which blonde girl it was. And he said, it's probably Lauren's, which was his, like, his best friend at the time. And, yeah, I was fucking pissed, but he lied to me about that. It was some girl, you know, obviously, because it wasn't mine. Okay, so, let's see, where do I go now? It's really jumping over. Let's see, okay, so, yeah, he's probably calling me, like, crazy and just psycho and all this other shit, but, when he decided to not give me the respect I deserved, like a normal human being, of talking to me and letting me express the way I feel after he all of a sudden doesn't want to fucking be with me anymore, which he wasn't even going to give me that much. He was just going to actually just, like, I think the way he wanted to do it was just drift and not have to, like, even do a text message breakup. But I was getting so I was so fucking just irate, just the way he was treating me, of me, making me wait. Like, he knew how my feelings, how I was, like, totally into him, and, making me fucking wait all day. Like, I was like crying, like, all day for months, okay, till it fucking ended. Like, this fucking text message breakup. And I was very patient with him. And one day I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going to his fucking work and I'm going to fucking make him talk to me. So I went down to his work and I stood by his car until he got out. My best friend came with me. I wanted her to actually tape it. It would have been fucking hilarious. Really would have been fucking hilarious. Because, like, the way he handled everything, like, it's not in any way a mature way of handling it. And he always is telling me that I'm a grown woman and to deal with my problems and blah, blah, blah. Great. But he's the biggest fucking hypocrite of them all. The biggest. So I went there and he was being the biggest little bitch, like, telling me, get out of his face. But when he said it, he wasn't all, like, you know, tough about it. I could tell, like, behind his little, like, his facade, that he was kind of scared. And he acted like it was no big deal. And I just got really fucking pissed, and he saw that I was angry, and I don't know if he knew what was happening, but I ran after, he started to, like, walk away. And that's when I, like, totally, like, fucking started, like, sprinting towards him. And, I fucking punched him in the head a few times, in the back of the head. And I'm a girl. Like, I've never gotten in a fight in my life. Not with a girl. So, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was just so fucking pissed. Like, he deserved those punches. And he fucking cries about it and says it hurt. Like, I'm a girl. You're a fucking dude. It couldn't have hurt that fucking bad. And if it did, good. So that happened. He was kind of, you know, shaky about that because he's skittish. And he thinks that it might escalate from there. Like, I'm going to pull a knife on him next time. But he is very, very, very secretive. He left me in the dark about a lot of things. After the first few weeks, he was hanging out with his friends a lot, and I would just go to his house afterwards. And then it became less and less each week. And the whole time, I was trying to help him be a better person, because at some point of us talking, we got to the fact that the things that he's been through, and let me bring up another thing, is he plays victim. That's his big thing. That's like his way to guilt you. One of his ways to guilt you. If you don't like believe him in, if he's apologizing for something, or, he's just trying to, have you at a disadvantage. So he'll play victim. And he also uses his misfortunes as excuses, and he will like abuse them. Like, it's really, I don't know, I'm sure he told you about his ex that had passed away, was killed in a car crash. Like, that is extremely sad. I've thought about it, and I've bawled my eyes out because of it. Just, thinking of that happening to somebody, anybody, is fucking sad. The fact that it was him, and him just having to go through that, that's what, like, caused me, like, just to fucking just bawl. Because I don't like if he's sad. Like, just thinking of him being sad and losing someone he loves, I put myself in that situation. Like, I lost him, and that happened to him, and he died. Like, it's like, I don't need to be there or experience things to be on the same level as to feeling things, because it's like I slip right into their body, and I could feel like feelings, because that's me. I feel very much too much. So he'll abuse that. And if you do watch some of my videos, since you don't know me and you don't know the whole situation, you might think that I think I deserve things. I don't deserve anything I don't work for, or anything that I don't deserve. I will admit things when I'm wrong. I will admit things that I don't want to admit. That's how I'm a horrible liar, so I don't lie. I would not be doing this if it wasn't a fucking big deal, because he's just gonna keep doing it. It's a pattern. I've seen it. Like, I've seen a lot. He has kept me going for so long. He would, if he says sorry, he doesn't mean it. He would break plans with me to hang out with other girls. And one night I told him, because he was ignoring me all night. That's why he just wouldn't fucking answer my text messages. And we had plans to hang out. And it was fucking long ago. It was actually, I don't know the whole story. I don't remember, but I do remember that he had a girl at his house. So, he wasn't answering my text, so I just texted him, like, because I know he's reading them. I know he's looking at them. I said, I'm fucking coming over. And I came over, and I don't know if he believed me or not, but I came over and I saw him, well, no, I didn't see him. There was a car in the fucking driveway, and it was a girl's car. It had fucking, like, pink shit on it, like, on, like, around the license plate. And, so I started throwing rocks lightly at his window, because I didn't want to cause a big scene. Oh, God, people fucking asking me to play dumb games on Facebook. I didn't want to cause a scene, so I was kind of, like, trying to, like, get his attention by making a little bit of noise, But he fucking texted me. He's like, "Yo, you're a fucking crazy bitch. I'm gonna call the cops." And he did call the cops. That's what he does. He hides behind cops. He hides behind his cell phone. He hides behind his door. I just went over there because I want to fucking talk to him. Like, how are you gonna have a fucking girl at your house when you break plans with me to hang out with her? No. At least be a fucking man and be straight up with me. Like, I'm not fucking asking for much. Do you constantly have to fucking lie to me? Things would be a lot easier if you didn't fucking lie to me. Like, he is a smart kid, but he's so fucking stupid at the same time. Like, he's a terrible liar. Like, I'm just really good at picking up lies, but he kept me going for so long because I wanted to believe that he was sorry. I wanted to believe that he didn't mean it. I wanted to believe that he wasn't doing this. I just wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because he always said how people always leave him, sob stories. People leave him, he's been fucked over, he's been brokenhearted, blah, blah, blah. All this fucking bullshit. And, of course I want to fucking believe it. And I didn't, at that time I really didn't know. And I did give him the benefit of the doubt for too long, even after he's fucked me over, because he just had me he really had me believing that he is a good person. And that's like, I was trying to help him bring that person that he used to be. So I was trying to help him bring that person that he used to be out and back, I guess. And I was really determined to make him feel again, to melt his frozen heart. And I put a lot into him. And like I said, you just don't stop loving someone. I wouldn't want to be with him again because I know he's just a liar and a user. But it still really hurts when I think about it. It hurts really bad. He really fucked me up. And the whole point of it is that he just wanted to walk away. He didn't want to take any responsibility in anything. He came into my life and just tornadoed it and fucking left pieces of me everywhere. Didn't even bother to fucking help me. Like, never there for me. It's really fucking disgusting. And there's a lot to it. A lot to it. I know he's making you think otherwise of me, like, but you have no idea what he did, how he did it, and how he's acting now. Like, I've never felt like nothing in my entire life. Like, he straight up used me. He used me, and until he couldn't get anything out, since there was nothing left of me. And if you do listen or watch the videos, I'll be talking about how I did a favor for him. That favor was he had told me that he needed $8,000. For what? I don't know. I didn't really ask questions, but he told me he had a deadline and he had to make it. He owed someone that much money, and I fucking told him I would help him. And this isn't me. Like, I used to dance and I was horrible at it because I'm not a good liar. I don't like gypping people. I just don't like that whole idea of, to really make money like the dancers say they make money. Like, you have to be dirty, and like, I don't know if you what you know, but like, I know girls that fucking made money, they were dirty. And I'm just not like that. So, like, it's not me. But I went on sugar daddy sites, and I was all day, every day, looking for a sugar daddy. And I finally, last minute, ran into this guy. He liked me, and I had to go out to Texas to meet him. And it was the weekend right before Thanksgiving, and we literally met. Like, we met on the site, and then he called me, and we talked on the phone, and he asked me to come out there that weekend after Thanksgiving. And so I did. I went out there, and luckily he was cool, and I didn't have to do anything with him. But the whole fact is that I would have. Like, the things that I would have done for Jeff. The things I did do for Jeff. And, I mean, I was fucking in a state I've never been. My parents didn't know where the fuck I was. I told them I was in California. And sleeping in the same bed as some dude I didn't know. Like, it was really awkward. It was scary. Anything could have happened. But I didn't fucking think twice. Like, I was about Jeff. I wasn't going to ask questions, and I was just going to fucking do it. And I did. I did that once, and I got a quarter of the money. Yeah, a quarter of it. And I was going to go back the next month and get another quarter of it. And I came home, and not that day I came home, but like the next day, I had gotten the money I took the money out of my bank account, and then Jeff came by and picked it up. I didn't fucking see him that week at all. He was gonna ditch me. He was gonna fucking leave he was gonna fucking just fuck me over and just leave. And just leave my life. And he's a fucking piece of work. He will tell you things, and he will make you believe him. And I'm a good person. So anything that he said, like, he always plays victim. Still, he fucking says that it's old news. Why are you still dwelling on it? Motherfucker, you broke my fucking heart. I have fucking pieces of my fucking body and my soul all over this fucking state, okay? You just fucking threw them and didn't fucking bother to fucking help me at all. I do all this for you, and you treat me like I'm fucking shit. You treat me like I'm a fucking hooker. Like, you just fucking, you ordered a hooker to your room, and you treat her like shit. That's what he fucking made me feel like. That's how shitty he fucking treated me. Like, this whole, like, to really make you understand, you're not going to fully understand. You're not. And that's on you. But no matter what he says, I was so good to him for so long. I trusted him. I was there for him. Anytime he was sad, I would, even if I was mad at him, I would drop my fucking anger for him and be just there coddling him. Telling him, oh, you're a fucking great person. Oh, you can do this, you can do that. Making him, fucking bringing his fucking self-esteem up. Trying to make him, I just want to make him fucking happy. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to make his life easier. He led me on for the longest fucking time. Like, this is, like, hard to explain to someone you don't know. It really is. And he really... You just won't understand. You won't understand until you get hurt a few times. That's all I'm saying. Because the girl that went up to you in the gym, she understands completely everything that I am feeling, because she knows exactly how he is. And God, he gets away with everything. And I'm not one to take shit. He hurt me, but most of the time he asked me not to give up on him, because he kept hurting me, and I was crying every fucking night. He didn't fucking care. He did not care. I seriously wanted to kill myself. He actually left me to fucking die because he was with some girl. Like, it would really take a long time for me to actually tell you even half of it. So now, like, I was pissed in the beginning, but now I'm just getting, like, upset, so I'm just gonna let you, because I don't need another fucking crying video to someone I don't even know. But I'm just gonna leave it up to you. Yeah. I pretty much covered everything I fucking had here, but there's a lot more. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you want, you can watch my videos. I'm really shocked that he plays these games. He's very inconsiderate. He's very selfish. He's the most selfish person I've ever met. I don't like to hurt anybody. I would never, ever, ever in a million years make someone feel the way he made me feel. Destroyed my life, basically. Because when I met him, I just was picking myself up from a relationship before that. That's why I started going to the gym, and that's where I met him. So I got myself together, and I told him that, and he knew. And he just fucking tore me apart again. And didn't care. And now he makes me out to be the fucking crazy one. I'm not crazy, I just don't fucking take his shit. I'm not saying that I'm not hurting, because I am, greatly. Like, it will take a very long time for what he did to fucking pass. And I regret ever letting him into my fucking life. I shouldn't be here right now. Shouldn't be doing this. I should be with a man. But no. I'm fucking set back because of him. So you can hopefully take all this into consideration and realize what you're dealing with and how good he is with his words. And make sure you ask him lots of questions because he doesn't like that. He doesn't like, crap, fucking music my friend puts on my playlist here. He doesn't like answering questions. I don't know if you've noticed that, but ask him a lot of questions and he'll be inclined to give you answers. And somewhere down the line, they won't add up. I'm just telling you. I'm just trying to be of help because I'm surprised I'm still fucking here right now. He wouldn't have even went to my fucking funeral. Like, I'm not crazy. I'm not. I just feel a lot and I fucking know what respect is. And I am too old for these fucking games and he doesn't give a fuck. He just, it's all his fucking world. Worst person I've ever met. Worst. At least I'll be glad to know that I can never be hurt again. Because it is so likely, it is so not likely for me to run into someone like him again. Or someone that will ever hurt me. Because after him, nothing can hurt me. It's like fucking getting scraped on your knee. When, if someone were to have done something again, or someone else would come in my life and do something that would normally hurt me, but since I've been through this pain with him, like, I'm numb to everything. Like, I think I've, like, given up even finding a fucking man to be with. Like, because I put so much into him and I'm so fucking tired. I don't over exaggerate on anything. And everything in those videos, it's all fucking real. It's all feeling. All feeling. So I hope that you don't believe what he fucking says about me. Because, oh God, he's terrible. He's a fucking terrible person. And I'm very sorry that you're even involved. Because if I had someone to fucking tell me, if I fucking were you and I had someone show me that they do this for me, oh my God, I would not know how to repay them. Because after seeing, if I would go through the website and see what I see, I would be fucking running away from him. And I hope that I get to you before you fucking fall for him. Because I know that for me, it's very hard for me to leave someone. Obviously. If you have any questions, like if you want to fucking know everything, if you care that much, like, and are really considering that he is the fucking piece of shit that he is made out to be, I will gladly fucking answer any fucking questions. And I probably will have some texts to prove whatever you need to know. So, Good luck with that.